Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers tease Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, and Ava Jerome, Maura West, are teaming up for a devilish plot to squeeze Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Gran, and Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, for everything they're worth: money, power, and maybe even their sanity. This unholy alliance is brewing a storm of blackmail and betrayal, with secrets from the past and present fueling their ruthless plan. Will they use their newfound knowledge of Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, plan to kill Eva, and her unintentional attempted murder of Rick and Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, to extort Sonny and Alexis for everything they want? Talk about a match made in scheming heaven. Rick is settling in just fine back in town with his slick lawyer tricks, and Ava has her claws out, ready to play dirty. Spoilers tease they're pooling their grudges. Rick is against Sonny, Ava is against Alexis, to cook up an extortion plot that is pure pork-chuck chaos. Sonny and Alexis won't know what hit them when they learn of Christina's latest mess they'll be left cleaning up. This sinister power couple is ready to strike where it hurts most. Alexis is already struggling to make it day to day in the wake of her daughter's death, and Sonny has enemies crawling out of every shadow who want to take him down at the most vulnerable of times. Rick and Ava's plan will hit them both like a freight train. Ava's got no love lost for Alexis after their Cassadine clashes, and Rick's been itching to take Sonny down forever. The dude's demands, cash, control, and custody, could push Alexis to the edge and make Sonny's empire wobble. Will they fight back or fold? Christina might catch wind of Ava's game, while Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Veganos, could smell something off with her dad. Everyone is going to have questions. For starters, we can bet that Ava will demand the fortune she lost to the Cassadines be returned by Alexis. If the lawyer succumbs to that blackmail, everyone will be questioning why, including her law partner, Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy. Diane is likely to be equally as interested if Sonny gives way to Ava's pressure to hand over full custody of Avery Corinthos, Ava, and Grace Scorola. It sounds like Ava is just getting started, and Rick will be there to revel in his brother's downfall. Port Charles is no stranger to secrets, scandals, and sinister alliances, but nothing will prepare Alexis Davis and Sonny Corinthos for the storm that's about to hit. In a shocking twist, Rick Lansing and Ava Jerome will join forces in a high-stakes game of manipulation, blackmail, and betrayal, threatening to rip apart two of the most powerful families in town. Old wounds, new schemes. Rick Lansing has been lying low for months, licking his wounds after his last failed attempt to gain power in Port Charles. With his legal career in shambles and his reputation in ruins, he's had time to stew in his bitterness, and his obsession with Alexis Davis hasn't faded one bit. Despite everything, Rick has never truly gotten over Alexis, and her recent closeness with Gregory Chase has ignited a firestorm of jealousy and revenge in Rick's twisted mind. Ava Jerome, meanwhile, is no stranger to reinvention. After the devastating loss of her relationship with Nicholas and her crumbling credibility with the Corinthos family, Ava has decided it's time to stop playing defense and go on the offensive. She's tired of being underestimated. She's tired of being expendable. She's ready to reclaim her power by any means necessary. It's at a quiet bar outside of town that Rick and Ava cross paths, both reeling from recent setbacks. Their initial meeting is icy, but over shared martinis and grudges, they realize something shocking. They need each other. Rick brings his legal cunning and deep knowledge of Alexa's past. Ava brings her cunning instincts, access to Jerome family resources, and, most importantly, her complicated relationship with Sonny. And just like that, an unholy alliance is born. A plan of psychological warfare. Rick's knowledge of Alexa's darkest moments proves invaluable. He knows all about her history with alcohol, her questionable legal decisions, and even her brief affair with Julian Jerome. He's even aware of a sealed document that could land Alexis in hot water with the Bar Association if it ever saw the light of day. A document Rick himself once helped bury. Ava, for her part, knows exactly how to press Sonny's buttons. She's watched him destroy people who threatened his empire, But she's also watched him lose his grip when it comes to his children. Her plan? Target Sonny where it hurts the most, his family. More specifically, Avery. Ava begins planting subtle seeds of doubt about Sonny's parenting in family court, requesting modifications to their custody arrangement under the guise of concern. Sonny brushes it off at first, but Ava's persistence and legal support from Rick start to chip away at his confidence. Meanwhile, Rick begins sending anonymous tips to the media about Alexis' past, leading to renewed investigations into her legal career. The headlines alone are enough to tarnish her reputation, but Rick wants more. He wants her disbarred. And with the right evidence, he just might succeed. The first blow lands. The first major strike in their campaign comes when Alexis receives a subpoena at the courthouse. It's tied to a case she closed over a decade ago, one involving a plea deal that now appears, thanks to some newly uncovered documents, to have been tainted by prosecutorial misconduct. Alexis is rattled. She knows the case was handled properly, but the optics are bad and the timing is worse. Her colleagues begin to distance themselves. Her clients start canceling appointments. At the same time, Sonny finds himself under investigation by Child Protective Services after a concerned citizen reports erratic behavior at his home. Sonny suspects Ava, but she plays innocent, feigning concern for Avery and insisting she only wants what's best for their daughter. CPS interviews both Sonny and Carly, and although nothing comes of it immediately, the stress and scrutiny weigh heavily on the family. Desperation breeds confession. Christina, always protective of her mother, begins digging into the source of the media leaks and uncovers a trail that leads straight to Rick. Furious, she confronts him. But Rick, cold and calculating, denies everything. He warns Christina to tread carefully, or she might expose even more skeletons in the Davis family closet. It's a veiled threat, but it's enough to send Christina reeling elsewhere. Carly starts connecting the dots between Ava's sudden boldness and Rick's recent return to town. She warns Sonny that something bigger is in motion, and she's right. A dangerous offer. With Alexis' career in free fall and Sonny's custody under threat, Rick and Ava decide it's time to strike with their final demand. They call a secret meeting at the Metro Court and lay out their terms. Ava wants full custody of Avery, no visitation rights for Sonny. Rick wants a generous payout from Alexis' trust fund, money she's kept hidden from the public, for damages incurred during their marriage. Both Rick and Ava want non-interference clauses, meaning Sonny and Alexis agree to drop all investigations and legal challenges against them. If the demands aren't met, Ava will release a damning video of Sonny threatening her during a private conversation in the Corinthos kitchen, footage secretly captured weeks earlier, and Rick will hand over the sealed prosecutorial documents to the State Bar, ensuring Alexis is permanently disbarred. Unexpected allies. But just when Rick and Ava believe they have the upper hand, an unexpected alliance forms. Carly, Diane, and Christina band together to protect Alexis, and Sonny. Diane, brilliant and ruthless in the courtroom, starts poking holes in Rick's legal threats. She uncovers that the documents Rick possesses were obtained illegally, which could lead to charges against him if he tries to use them. Christina tracks down a former client of Rick's who agrees to testify that Rick coerced testimony in another case, further discrediting him. Carly, with help from Spinelli, manages to hack into Ava's phone records and finds the link between her and the anonymous CPS report. With evidence in hand, they threaten to expose Ava's manipulation of the system, a move that could see her lose all custody of Avery, not just shared parenting rights. The tables turn. Backed into a corner, Rick begins to spiral. He lashes out at Ava, blaming her for overplaying their hand. Ava, always thinking 3 steps ahead, abandons Rick and offers Sonny a deal. She'll turn over the blackmail evidence against Rick if Sonny agrees to shared custody with strict terms. Sonny, though still furious, takes the deal for now. He warns Ava that she's walking a dangerous line, and the next time she tries something like this, she won't get a second chance. As for Rick, he's left to face the fallout alone. Diane ensures that the Bar Association receives his unethical behavior on record, and the state reopens investigations into multiple past cases he handled. With nowhere to run, Rick quietly leaves town, defeated once again. Aftermath and New Beginnings. Alexis, though shaken, regains her footing. She decides to take a leave of absence from the legal world and focus on her family and her health. Sonny, while relieved to have survived the ordeal, knows that Ava won't stay quiet forever. There's always another game, another move. And as Ava watches the Corinthos family regroup from the sidelines, a faint smile plays on her lips. This battle may be over, but the war for power in Port Charles is far from finished. Let me know if you'd like a follow-up scene, maybe Ava's next scheme or Rick's return. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.